Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a bonus reading for you guys at this time, focusing on ex partnerships. So, more than likely, you are in separation, no communication to very little communication with this person. It's a general reading, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single Scorpio out there. Please do take from it whatever makes sense for your situation and release the rest. If you are interested in a private reading, I do offer that. All of that information is down below in the description box, and I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I feature for my readings. All right, Scorpio, let's get started. So I wanted to tap into some focus messages using this particular deck from Waite Tarot, and as you can see, it's called What the Fuck is the Problem? So let's take a look at that in regard to this ex partnership, guys, for Scorpio. All right, and let's delve into that. Let's get started. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please, in regard to this ex partnership. What the bleep is the problem? All right, guys, let's fan this out. Let's choose a couple. You know, I just did a reading for Gemini, and this was the actual card that I pulled. Okay, it says, stop thinking negative and watch how shit changes. So for some of you guys, perhaps it's a Gemini that you're thinking about for this reading. Of course, that doesn't have to be. I'm just noting that because that's the exact same card that I pulled for them, okay? Let's see, let's grab one more. You are not a doormat. Something to definitely keep in mind, Scorpio. You are not a doormat. So if you've been doing too much for someone, your ex, more than likely, if this is something that you're resonating with, and if you just did too much for your ex when you guys were together, or if they treated you like you were a doormat, this is coming through to let you know that that's not you, okay? That you deserve so much better. And so stop thinking negative, stop putting your headspace into more positive thinking, and watch how karma could either bite them in the ass or just see how certain things start changing in their life from stuff that they've done to you. You know, karma is a major thing, and so it's very real. And I truly believe that what you put out there is what comes back to you. So if they've done you wrong, Scorpio, let's see how shit is about to hit the fan, you know, in your ex's life. So that's something to think about. Focus messages for this reading. All right, Scorpio? So let's go ahead and get started. I have been really liking this particular deck, the Twin Flame Shadows deck by Mystic Moon, and it delves into the shadows. It taps into the darker aspects of a connection. So since this person is your ex, more than likely very little to no communication. There's a reason why you guys are not together. So let's dig a little deeper and see what is in the shadows, what is being hidden from you, what is beneath the surface when it comes to this person, your ex, okay? All right, so angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. Bring it forward for me. What is in the shadows in regard to Scorpio and an ex? Childish. They were being very childish with you. Very immature energy. Okay, so if that's your ex, that's coming through for some of you guys. You had a very immature, childish Scorpio, acting like a literal child. Power coming through here. Perhaps you gave up your seat of power in the relationship, Scorpio. This is coming through to let you know that you're a lot stronger than you realize, and it is time for you to reclaim the power in your life. Since they're no longer with you, you guys are in separation. More than likely there is distance between you and this person. You know, it's time for you to realize you have a lot more power in your hands than this person may have either allowed you to have or that you felt when you guys were together. You know, going back to these focus messages, stop thinking negative and watch how shit changes. So for some of you guys, this person really hurt you and they did you wrong. And you are not a doormat. You are, I feel, somebody that they really took advantage of when you guys were together. Okay, I'm going to pull that one face up. Yeah, we've got manipulation. Somebody manipulated you during the course of the relationship. Your ex coming through as being very manipulative, deceptive, dishonest. Childish, immature. Void. There's a void here, which is very understanding, and it seems very fitting considering you guys are in separation. They left a void in your life, Scorpio. So for some of you guys, it's a natural thing to miss somebody that you had a connection with, especially if you guys are no longer together. So for some of you, regardless of how shitty they treated you when you guys were together, you might still miss them. That's for some of you. What else, please, for Scorpio, angels, in regard to this ex-partnership? Secretive. Yeah, see? Manipulative, deceptive, dishonest. They were being very secretive with you. They did some shady stuff behind your back, I'm feeling. And perhaps you found out about it, Scorpio, Interestingly enough, for some of my Scorpios, this could be reversed and it was actually you that was being manipulative or deceptive, especially if there were third parties involved here, infidelity in the relationship. Somebody was coming through or is coming through with secretive energy, deceptive, manipulative, all the same types of energies, being very immature. Okay, so let's add to this, guys, with some tarot. Let's see what else needs to come through here for you, Scorpio. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio and this ex-partner, please. What else do we need to know at this time in regard to this connection that is in separation? Little to no communication between these two people. Bring it forward for me, please, angels, for Scorpio. What else do we need to know at this time? Five of Swords. Some of you guys may have been dealing with an air sign here. Okay, so Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Page of Swords, so more air energy. Okay, so that Five of Swords it's tapping into adversity of some sort, conflict, tension, feeling defeated. Perhaps this is how they made you feel, Scorpio, Right next to that is the Page of Swords. So this is someone who's very curious, somebody who has a lot of energy. This person may be wanting to reach out to you, send you a message of some sort, But I feel that, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, this person might be younger than you, Scorpio. They still have a lot of growing up to do, which is why we've got that immature energy coming through there. Let's see what else here. But somebody definitely caused tension in the relationship and made you feel as though you were defeated, that no matter what you did, you just couldn't win. Very conflicted energies here, very tense energy. So you guys might have argued a lot, just a lot of bickering. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here. And now we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so part of that Pentacles energy is earth signs for some of you. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So part of that Ace of Pentacles energy is actually really nice because there's a potential for manifestation here. But the question is, Scorpio, what is it that you want to manifest? Is it basically walking away from this person, releasing your ex's energies once and for all so that you could have a fresh start elsewhere, either in another relationship, if you haven't moved on already, or just focusing on the material aspects of your life? So maybe your career, your job, your well-being, your income. Okay, this is, after all, Pentacles, okay? Manifestation and prosperity is what that's tapping into. Now, we've also got the Ten of Pentacles right next to that. You know, something coming into completion. This is tapping into your wealth as well, and that you're establishing something in your life. So with these two cards, what I am grabbing from this is that for some of you, you're just giving your relationships a break at the moment. You know, this ex really hurt you and you're still healing from that, and that's okay. Part of the energy from both of these Pentacles cards is that you're focusing on your livelihood, other aspects of your life, your career, your job, wanting a fresh start there. So that's actually pretty positive energies coming from that. Okay, so let's grab one more. One more, please, for Scorpio. We now have the Empress. Okay, so part of the energies of the Empress, for me, it also taps into Earth energies. So some of you guys really are thinking about a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. Now, the Empress is manifestation of growth, once again. You know, so it's in tune with that Ace of Pentacles. Finally manifesting things in your life, Scorpio, that will offer you growth. And yes, I tap into divine feminine energy from that, but it could really be for anybody who is resonating with that message. It doesn't just have to be for female viewers. This is success, guys. Success that comes in for you when you release a situation or a person. And in this case, it's your ex. Because that success will bring you the freedom that you've been wanting and needing. And by doing so, that brings you abundance. So not just monetarily, but abundance comes in many forms, you know. Certainly material comfort can come through from the Empress. Okay, security and protection. It delves into the energies of femininity, Mother Earth, a loving mother in your life. If you happen to be divine feminine, divine masculine, it doesn't matter. Could be your own mother that you're tapping into her energies. Or if you already have children, could certainly be your own energies here. It's time for you to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. That's part of the energy coming forward from the Empress, especially if your ex did you wrong and just didn't take care of you. They weren't there to uplift you. They weren't there. They didn't have your back during the relationship, Scorpio. You know, so this is coming through that you can manifest things in your life on your own if need be. Because this is, you know, picking up off of your feelings, your emotions, your intuition. What is it that you ultimately want in your life, with or without this ex? Interestingly enough, the Empress energy too taps into sexual energy, you know, sexual pleasure, sex for procreation, of course, fertility, pregnancy, and birth. So some of you guys may have had a child with your ex, or you share children or blended families with your ex. That's for some of you guys. But as far as your future is concerned, Scorpio, things are going to be vastly improving for you, I feel. I do see that. Okay, things are ultimately going to get better. Especially if you had an ex-partner who cheated on you, being very manipulative, very childish, immature, somebody who is being dishonest, hiding things from you. Especially if you're divine feminine resonating with this, and your divine masculine was cheating on you, introduced a third party into the situation. Okay, let's see what else here. What else for Scorpio and this ex-partner, please, angels and spirit guides? Getting to know each other. Okay. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So what I'm picking up from this, Scorpio, is that some of you guys may have already moved on beyond your ex. You might still be in a new love connection at this time for some of you, because this is getting to know each other. You guys haven't known each other long, I'm feeling. But I do feel that you have met somebody that you do have a pretty good connection with, okay? And again, I'm picking up that it's fairly new for some of you guys. What else, please, for Scorpio? What else do we need to know for Scorpio, please, in regard to love and romance? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Perhaps, Scorpio, you feel that you and your ex were spiritually connected at one point in time. Perhaps also, you know, as a result of all of the challenges that you had to endure in regard to this love connection with your ex, it wasn't easy. And so you might have turned to prayer. Your faith may have been truly tested by the challenges that they brought forth, you know, and so it did influence your love life in some way, shape, or form, you know. And look at this bottom of the deck. It says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. For those of you, again, who have already moved on to a new love connection, this person might have totally caught you off guard because they're not your typical type that you would have been attracted to before. They're coming through as a potential soulmate. So this person is somebody that you have a lot of chemistry with. They may be of a different ethnicity, background, different upbringing, different features than what you're normally attracted to. That's part of the energy of this particular card from the Romance Angels. And I feel it's so interesting how this is the card right after that. Unrequited love. And I do feel, Scorpio, for some of you guys, you have just fallen out of love with your ex because of all the crap that they put you through. And, you know, once you release their energies from your heart, you know, and came to the realization that there's no longer enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of my Scorpios, I do feel that it was you that ended up breaking things off with your ex because they were just being really immature. They were not treating you right, not telling you the truth, stepping out behind your back, whatever it was that they were doing, it just was not right, okay? And you deserve way better. Yeah, you are not a doormat if they ever made you feel that way, you know? So if they've done you wrong, going back to this focus message, stop thinking negative and watch how shit changes, because it will. If you just, going back to that law of attraction energy, what it is that you put out there is what you're going to attract. So make sure what it is that you attract are good things. And if they did you wrong, if they hurt you, if they were being manipulative, secretive, cheating on you, creating so much drama in the connection, you know, they're going to attract their own karma in due time. You know, shit happens. That shit will hit the fan if they definitely did you wrong, Scorpio. So don't worry about it. All right, so tapping into the energies of the Twin Flame Messages Volume 2 deck by Angela from Mystic Moon. You do not have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck, guys. So let's start a conversation here between you and your ex, Scorpio. I'm not labeling these cards whether they are for Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, so take it for however way it makes sense for you, and you certainly don't have to resonate with each and every message that comes through here. All right, so let's take a look and see who needs to speak up. Is it you, Scorpio, or is it your ex? Who needs to speak up here? Look at that. I know I made a huge mistake. They know they fucked up. You know what I mean? They know it. Look at this bottom card. You're all I've ever wanted. And for some of you guys, I can already hear you saying, you know what? I don't give a shit. Too bad. They messed up. I'm moving forward. Some of you guys may have already found new love, and good for you. Yeah, I know I made a huge mistake. You're all I've ever wanted. Too bad. You know, it's like you had your freaking chance. So let's continue the conversation with the Unspoken Messages Volume 2 by Fire Witch Tarot. There's a reason why this unrequited love card is here, Scorpio, because I really do feel for some of you guys, you've just had a change of heart, especially once you saw the type of person that they really were and that they ended up not being a good love connection for you. There's a reason why they are your ex. And there's a reason why they're coming to the realization that, shit, they're all I've ever wanted. I fucked up. What did I do? Okay. Let's continue this conversation. What else? What does it say? Okay, my love, do not cry for me. A higher power has a plan for us to be together. Please have faith. Interesting message. It's kind of hard to read, but I hope you guys can see that. So this is coming through for some of you guys. My love, do not cry for me. A higher power has a plan for us to be together. Please have faith. Okay, so certainly there were tears that have been shed in this breakup. No doubt about it. It was painful, okay? Was not easy because this person I'm feeling really hurt you, Scorpio. And they're acknowledging it here. They know that they messed up big time, but it's almost like once they came to the realization that you're actually the one that they want, they now know they really messed up. Because I'm picking up here from some of you guys that, yes, it was painful as hell, but you're finally healing and you're now moving on to somebody else. Somebody that's actually worthy of your presence and your time. And now here's your ex saying, oh, my love, don't cry. We'll be together again. Have faith that we'll get back together. That freaking spiel that some exes come through saying when they know they fucked up, But I feel truly, some of my Scorpios, you're like, yeah, whatever. No, we're done. Let's grab one more. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I'm struggling to fight the dark forces that are keeping me from you. So they're struggling in a sense because they're dealing with some darker energies because they know that they really did you wrong, Scorpio. Okay, so for those of you guys resonating with this and knowing that there's an ex that you're thinking about for this reading that hurt you beyond words. And some of you guys might still be healing your broken heart, still feeling the pain over what it is that they've done. And some of you guys are already healed from that and you've moved on to a new connection. But I do have an ex here that is coming through, acknowledging the mistake that they've made, coming to the realization that you're the one that they want, Scorpio. But they're struggling with their own karma and their own crap, So it is what it is. It truly is what it is. So I want to grab some additional messages from the Fire Witch Tarot Infinity Oracle to add to this. Let's see what else. What else, please, angels and spirit guides for Scorpio in regard to an ex partnership? What else do we need to know in regard to this ex partnership connection between Scorpio and an ex? So yeah, your ex, for some of you guys, they are regretting their actions. The grass wasn't greener. They messed up. They know it. And they want you. They want you back. But I do feel for some of my Scorpios, you do not want your ex back. They hurt you too much and you want your fresh start with somebody else or towards a different direction. Yeah, see, ladies' night. Especially for my divine feminines, you're out enjoying life with your ladies and you could care less what crap your ex is going through. Some of you guys, I can almost hear like they deserve the crap that they're going through. They deserve that karma that's biting them in the ass because they really hurt you. So some of you guys are really living it up and just enjoying being single for now. And that's okay. That's a good thing. Especially for my divine feminines. It hurt like hell at first, but then, you know, you're slowly healing, or you're fully healed and you're enjoying your life. Kept letters, very interesting. I think this came through for Gemini as well, so. Intentions and wishes, okay? So some of you guys might have received letters or a card or a text or an email, something tangible from your ex, Scorpio. And some of you guys may have held on to it, kept it for whatever reason, and that's okay. You know, you can do that if you want. It could also be reversed to where your ex might have kept things that you sent them, Scorpio. You know, so that's coming through here, especially if you're ignoring your ex, if you refuse to communicate with your ex and there's no other way for them to reach you. Perhaps they're reading through old texts that you may have sent, old conversations you guys had, you know, whatever the case may be. But intentions and wishes, Scorpio, you know, whatever it is that you are wishing for, the possibility of it coming to you is certainly here. Part of the energy of this Ace of Pentacles is manifestation and a fresh start, you know. So wish big, dream big in regard to love. If what you're wishing for is a good partner, a loving partner who will not be childish, who will not be lying to you, who's not deceptive, who's not manipulative, who's not secretive, somebody who deserves you and can actually love you for the rest of your life. If that's what you're wishing for, you certainly can have that. You can have that, you know? So since I did it for the other two signs previous to yours, Scorpio, I want to tap into the energies of this particular deck as well. It's called Between the Sheets. It's tapping into the sexual connection between you and an ex, okay? So let's take a look at that. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio and this ex-partner. Tapping into some physical aspects of the connection, sexual connection, sexual energy between Scorpio and an ex. And perhaps, Scorpio, this is how they still feel about you sexually and intimately, or you both feel this way. Or this could certainly just be a part of the experiences that you guys had intimately, okay? So let's see. Angels and spirit guides for Scorpio, please. In regard to that physical connection. Very sexual in nature. Pulsating sensations coming through here. You know, I mean, they definitely had your pulse racing when you guys were sexual and connecting in that way. Okay, look at this bottom card. Rip my clothes off. Card after that, you activate the naughty in me. So sexually speaking, it was pretty intense. It was quite satisfying for you in a sexual manner. But you know, this is past energies here. This is possibly how your ex is still remembering you from that physical standpoint, the intimacy that you guys had shared with each other. Very passionate, very sexual in nature. Look at the card after that. 69, Bon Appetit. So take that for however way it resonates for you. Tapping into those sexual energies from your ex. You know, again, this is possibly how they might still be remembering the sexual connection that you guys had. And that was just part of the dynamic of your relationship. Okay? But I do feel for my Scorpios, you've either already moved on to somebody else. And perhaps this new person, your new love, could be tapping into those sexual energies as well. Okay? And there are those of you who would prefer to be single at this time and just heal up and just enjoy your life on your own. And that's okay too. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. All right. So let's add to this, guys, with some Lover's Oracle. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio and an ex-partner, please bring it forward. What else do we need to know here? Okay, let me grab the bottom card. Okay, what do we have here, guys? Look at that. If you can see that. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Absolutely. For those of you guys who would not want to entertain your ex coming back into your life, you know, there are so many new possibilities that want to come in for you if it hasn't already, by way of a new relationship, a new person that you're seeing. Okay, so those new possibilities can come in many forms, because once again, we do have Pentacles energy coming through here with the opportunity for manifesting really positive things in your career and your job, your well-being, your livelihood as well. Okay, but certainly new possibilities in love and romance for some of you guys. And this is so interesting how we have secret admirer right here. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. So for some of you guys, whether this already makes sense to you right now or not, there's somebody that you might not even know is interested in you from a distance, but because you might have just recently broken up with an ex, perhaps they're afraid to come forward and just let you know how they're feeling, you know, however way this is playing itself out for you. And some of you guys may have already gotten to know this secret admirer, you know, perhaps they started off as a secret admirer from a distance, and you guys are now connected and are getting to know each other and starting to deepen your bond and your relationship. That's certainly coming through for some. All right, so that's awesome. All right, let's add to this, guys, with some healing messages for Scorpio. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio and an ex-partner, please bring forward some healing messages in regard to Scorpio and this situation, ex-partnership. Some healing messages for Scorpio, please bring it forward for me. Healing messages for Scorpio, please. I'm grabbing this bottom card here. We have playfulness coming through. This to me is reminding you, Scorpio, to start having fun in your life once again, you know, especially if you're really just still trying to heal a broken heart, still not wanting to get out there and interact and date once again. You know, this is a reminder for you to just interject a little bit of fun back into your life. And certainly some of you guys are already doing that. You know, we do have ladies' night. We've got playfulness coming through here. So I do feel for some of you guys, you're not waiting around. You're just allowing life to take you where it's taking you right now. Whatever new path and new opportunities are coming in for you in love and romance, welcome it in, you know, have fun. All right, we also have emerging coming through here, and this to me is part of your journey, Scorpio, part of your healing process, that once you are able to heal your broken heart and release the pain that your ex has inflicted on you in whatever way that was inflicted on you, this healing process is a journey. It's going to take time, but it is going to allow you to grow and gain wisdom from it, and you will end up emerging as the best version of yourself, having learned from the experience. That's part of that process. All right, guys. So finally, I wanted to grab some additional messages. This is from the Energy Oracle Cards deck. It's by Sandra Ann Taylor. It is a brand new deck for me, so I wanted to grab some messages here for you guys. And then I'll read from the book to add some insight to this, whatever card comes through. So angels and spirit guides for Scorpio in regard to an ex-partnership. Please bring forward an additional message for my Scorpios, please, at this time. One focus card, please. We have indecision coming through, okay? So perhaps some of you guys are undecided as to what it is that you need to do or want to do at this time. So let's grab some additional insight from the book, okay? So It says this card marks the presence of two or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at two roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are still standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honoring choice. Wow, that's coming through for some of you guys, especially if you're torn between wanting to entertain a reconciliation with your ex, or possibly deciding between two new loves, who it is would be the better choice for you. Take it for however way it makes sense for your situation, but that is definitely very insightful and very telling for some of you guys that's coming through for. All right, so finally, Scorpio, let's close out your reading with some final thoughts from the guardian angels. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio in regard to this ex partnership. Let me grab this bottom card for you guys. Okay, we're starting off with a prayer, guys. This card reads, Dear Guardian Angel, help me to believe that all is possible through love. Help me manifest my dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help me to feel God's presence in every moment. Help me feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by my side. Wow, I really do feel some of you guys really needed to hear this prayer, especially when you're in such pain over what's happened between you and an ex. It's very painful to go into separation from somebody that you've invested so much time in, somebody that you loved and cared for. So this prayer is coming through to bless you and help you on your healing process. All right, Scorpio. You also have courage coming through. This card reads, Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create, for it is in creation that you exist. In this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Yeah. And isn't it interesting, because part of the energies that came forward from your ex in the shadows is that they're being very manipulative, very secretive. Where's that childish card? Okay. So immature, manipulative, deceptive, dishonest, secretive, all negative connotations tapping into your ex's energies. And some of you guys might be scared to move forward and find love again, and to make mistakes once again. But you have to tap into your courage, because, that's just a part of life. You can't just stay still, and it may not be the last time that you get hurt, but it's certainly a part of life. It's a part of living. And this card is coming through to let you know that anything is possible. So go forth and be true to you. Be true to yourself, because obviously this person that's coming through as your ex in this reading was not true to you. They told you a bunch of lies, possibly. They were being very dishonest. They were not coming from a place of truth. So this card is letting you know that however scary it might be to head towards uncharted territory in the future by way of future relationships that you get into, it's a part of living. And a part of living is making mistakes and learning from it and gaining wisdom from it. But it's also what will make your dreams come true by moving on and trying to find someone else that is better suited for you. All right, Scorpio. So I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you guys good luck in regard to the situation with your ex, however way it plays itself out. I hope that whoever this came through for, guys, that it truly offered you some peace and healing and will allow you to figure out what direction it is that you want to go at this point. All right, guys? So that's my bonus reading for you, Scorpio. If you're interested in your own private personal reading, that information is down below in the description box, and I will be back soon, guys, with more readings for you. All right, Scorpio? So thank you so much for being here and for tuning in, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.